Good afternoon. I am coming on briefly this afternoon. I sent out an email this morning and I felt led to come on and do a video quickly about this subject because I know that it's something that kind of triggers people, and it is something I just want to address that I've observed over the years, that people, there's a distinct difference between people who are successful and people who stay stuck, people who consistently stay broke, stay defeated, stay stuck in the same cycles year after year. And I addressed it this morning in an email I sent out, and I said, why some people stay broke and defeated. Why some people stay broke and defeated. And what I expressed in this email this morning is that there are people who have a poverty and scarcity mindset. There are people who, no matter what opportunity is presented to them, it's always going to be a scam. They're trying to take my money. They're trying to take advantage of me. It's too expensive. It's not the right time. Listen, guys, I'm going to pull back the veil for a second. And it's amazing when you have thousands and thousands of people on your email list. You know, we get messages back from people after I send out an email, and most of the time it's my assistants who are reading these emails, and they come back and tell me what these emails are saying, or they don't, because I let them know, listen, I don't want to waste my time hearing about what people who don't want to succeed, people who don't want results, we don't have time to focus on them. However, but over the years, you guys, there's just this predominance, you get these messages and people will write books, they'll write stories around, why you've triggered them, why they, are so upset over what you said. Oh, unsubscribe me from your list. There's a little button at the end of every single email at the bottom that says unsubscribe. You can unsubscribe yourself. You don't have to send back a short story around why you need to unfollow me or why you want to unfollow. That's fine. Just understand we're not reading all those messages, right? But there's this mindset that I've observed over the years, and it's people who consistently fall into a victim mindset. Listen, I have people who get back to me, they'll respond and say, this is too expensive. It could be my $47 product. It could be my $5,995 product. It could be my $15,000 program to work with me one-on-one. It could be my $25,000 program. It doesn't matter about the price point. It matters about the mindset. Because what happens is that people literally, whatever level you're on, if you think something's too expensive, it's too expensive. If you think something's affordable, it's affordable. And people don't realize that what's holding you back from your next level is in your mind. It's all in your mind. You can have whatever you say you have. Anything is affordable to you if you take on a mindset that it's affordable. And so I sit back and I see some of these messages and I'm just like, so $47 is too much money for you to invest in your business? $47 is too much money for you to get knowledge and training and mentoring on how to take your business to the next level? $47 is too much money? Really? Okay, then that means you're really not ready for the investment it's going to take for you to reach any level of success. Because I guarantee you're spending that money somewhere. It doesn't matter if it's on gas, going to see your boyfriend. It costs you more than $47 a month just to maintain your job. You're spending more than $47 a month on lunches, on the lunch break on your 9-to-5 job. You're spending more than $47 a month on the clothes you have to wear to that job. The gas it takes for you to drive to that job, it's all costing you more than $47. And here I am giving you access to the knowledge that can set you free financially to work for yourself and make 6, 7, 8 figures, but $47 is too much. Do you see where I'm going with this mindset? And it's not just this. I'm just using the Coach Consortium at being only $47 a month as an example, because these are some of the emails I'm getting, right? But it applies to everything. If you think about it, it's the people who look at every single business opportunity like it's a scam. Everything's not a scam. Everything's not trying to get over on you. That's when you're looking at everything through a lens of fear, a filter of lack. You're spending money on stuff that's not making a difference in your life, not making a difference in your lifestyle, your money, your dreams, your health, your wealth, your prosperity. You're doing things every single day that are not contributing to your overall well-being. But the second an opportunity comes, the second something is presented to you that could change your life, you're questioning it. You're spending more than $47 a month on fast food every month. But now if something comes to you that's about taking your business, launching your business, becoming a successful coach, and now you have questions. But you'll spend that money 100 times over on your kids, on all kinds of different things, but not invest it in yourself. That's right. People don't want to invest in themselves. And what gets me is how much these fears become logical to people. And here's the point I want to make. I have built my businesses through some of the toughest seasons in my life. I built my businesses in spite of life going on. If you're waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect situation where everything's going to be perfectly aligned for you to finally step out and pursue your dreams, you're going to be waiting forever. There's not going to be a perfect time. You're going to build your business in the middle of disease and sick parents. I built my business in the middle of my mom having cancer. I built my business in the middle of a toxic divorce and court battles with a toxic ex-husband. I built my businesses after domestic violence. I built my businesses during a time when I was a single mom with 3 sons. 2 of them are grown now, but 3 boys. I built it when I was a single mom. I built it leaving corporate America right after the recession, and everything's falling apart and it's not easy to make money anymore. I built my businesses in a recession. I built my businesses on the side of losing things and people and friends. I waitress nights to get my construction company off the ground during the day. I would work 2 and 3 day jobs just to be able to have flexibility to still work my business instead of the corporate career that sucks you dry and you don't have time or energy for anything else. I literally was working and growing and scaling my businesses, you guys, in spite of life circumstances. There's not going to be a perfect time. I sold my furniture out of my house to finance my dreams. There, at one point, my apartment didn't even have furniture in the living room. And yes, people will judge you. Yes, people will think you're crazy. Yes, people will be like, you left an executive position at a corporate job so you could go waitress night, so you could be doing this on the side, so you could be in other countries building business, so you could, what are you doing? And none of it made any sense. And people are looking at you, even your family and closest friends look at you like you're crazy. But I had a dream. I had a mission. I knew I could do it. And I said in my email this morning, this is back before Lyft and Uber existed, you guys. If you know you are called to teach, to get paid to teach, that is what coaching is. Getting paid to teach something. That is the definition of coaching. And if you know that you have an inherent skill, talent, gift, something that you want to get paid to teach, then you need to be in the Coach Consortium. If you look at $47, which this is for a limited time, that's the entry rate, you guys. We have over 125 coaches in the circle now. $47 is the entry rate. It's worth 5 times that, 10 times that per month. Why? Because I'm teaching you how to grow a successful business. And where else are you going to learn from someone who's been through it all, paid the dues, right? so that you don't have to. So I can give you some shortcuts. So I can give you the blueprint on how to be successful without going through all the pitfalls, not having to take all the years because I didn't have anyone helping me, right? And so at the end of the day, it's going to take an investment. It's going to take a sacrifice. There are sacrifices involved. I didn't get here by accident. I didn't get here by mistake. I didn't get here by luck or accidentally. I got here very intentionally. I got here by setting my mind and making my mind up that I was never going to take no for an answer. That if something didn't work, guess what? Okay, that's not the door. That door's not opening. But it doesn't mean I give up. It means I keep knocking until a door opens. It means I got to tweak it a little bit. It means I need to go a different way. Maybe I got the wrong people around me. Maybe it's not this partner. Maybe it's this. Maybe, and I'm tweaking until I get to what's right for me. So is there failure involved? Yes. Failure is a part of the winning formula. You got to figure out what doesn't work so you know what works. My job as your mentor and your trainer and your coach is to help you avoid some of the pitfalls and help you to be authentic and operate from a place of boldness and faith, not fear, so that you make more winning choices right from the beginning. You don't have to go through so many pitfalls, so many failures, when there's somebody pushing you and encouraging you and leading you to make the choices that are going to help you win faster. So now you're scaling up faster, you're making more money faster, you're having more time faster, everything is scaling faster. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. But the major difference between people who succeed and people who stay stuck year after year, and I've seen it firsthand, you guys. I hear every excuse in the book. I hear oh my God, and this is what I've learned. You could give something away for free. I could give away the circle for free. And guess what? The people who always make excuses will find a new excuse. Oh, it's free, but I don't have time. Oh, but my kids are little. Oh, but I don't have any money for a website. Oh, but it's always going to be another excuse. I have a gazillion resources that are free. I make videos every week on YouTube that are free. I do stuff for people constantly that's there as free resources. And I have people who will message me from all over the world and say, Rebecca, I've healed my heart from watching your videos. I've launched my business from watching. If you're serious enough, there's enough free content out here that you can actually, if you are intentional and serious, you can begin to win by studying for yourself and being serious enough and holding yourself accountable to do what God's calling you to do. But that's not easy for everybody. It's not. So then this is why I've got the circle. This is why I've got my certifications. This is why I have training that is a wide range of price. It's a different price point to meet people where they're at. But make no excuse. It is up to you to make the choices to be determined to be successful. No one is coming to do it for you. Even with all the training I'm going to give you in the circle, it's up to you to utilize the knowledge, the resources, the tools, and activate it and be accountable to execute. Execute. It's action. So I said in the email this morning, I said, I know this is going to trigger some people. I know some of y'all not going to like it. I even directed them to where the unsubscribe button was at, because it is so crucial that you begin to understand that if you want to win, winning starts in your mind. Winning starts in your determination. Winning starts in you changing the inner dialogue, that inner voice inside of you that's constantly making you doubt or be afraid. Winning starts here, right here. And the minute you begin to make up your mind that come hell or high water, I'm going to succeed. I refuse to play Vicky the victim ever again. I refuse to be passive Patty anymore. I refuse to lay down or let people walk all over me. I am going to start believing in myself. I'm going to become my own #1 fan. I'm going to do this. I have made up my mind. It is meant for me to do this. If they can do it, I can do it. That was my mindset, you guys. Early on in life, I came into contact with self-made millionaires. And as I would learn them and get to know them, and I'm studying them and I'm looking at them, I'm like, they're no different from me. There's nothing special about them. I'm just as smart as them. I'm just as deserving as them. If they can do it, I can do it. You listen, the only difference between where the people you're looking at who are successful and where you're at right now is your mind and your faith and activating your faith, taking the steps necessary to believe in yourself and backing it up with action. Faith is a verb. Faith it. You may not be able to see it right now. You may not be able to feel it all the time, but you have to believe. You've got to believe, and there can be no room for excuses. You're going to make it happen. I said in my email, if Uber and Lyft existed back when I was scaling up, guys, back when I was waitressing nights in a club in fishnet pantyhose, you see, y'all don't want to talk to me about sacrifice. Y'all don't want to talk to me about sacrifice. See, those apps didn't exist back during that day. They didn't exist how many years ago when I was scaling up to build my businesses. Because sure enough, I wouldn't have been in no booty club serving drinks as a waitress at nights if I could have been in my car making money while my kids were sleeping. See, there's nights I had to go tuck my kids into bed at my mama's house so I could go waitress nights to make money, to make sure I have our rent money while I'm building my business during the day. See, y'all don't want to talk about the real. There's people who know me in Atlanta, know me from back in the days waitressing, thinking, how in the world is she building all these businesses and doing all this stuff? Now I remember her when she was in the club, waitressing. That's why people will look at you and don't want to believe you're real or authentic or that this could be real because they're still in the same place they were 7 years ago, 8 years ago. And in the meantime, you were building and dreaming and you were actualizing your dreams. You were manifesting. You were doing what it took to get it done. But they want to judge you on where you were at 8 years ago, 5 years ago. Boo-boo, look. This is the power of faith. This is the power of God. This is the power of you taking the necessary action and putting your head down and working and not caring what anybody says about you. You too can be a self-made millionaire. You too. Why? How? Work. Believing. Doing the things that nobody else will do. They said I was crazy. Even my mama was like, baby, what are you doing? What are you doing? Mama, I'm building my dreams. I'm building these businesses. I had a dream and nothing in my life at that time looked like that could be real until I built my first 7-figure company. And then everybody's like, oh my God, how did she do this? Join the circle. I'll share with you. I'm teaching you exactly what to do. But there's no room for ego. There's no room for pride. There's no room for fear. You gotta do what you gotta do. How bad do you want it? That's the subtitle of this video. How bad do you want it? If you want it like it's your next breath, if you want to build a legacy of financial freedom for your family, if you want time to be able to raise your children, if you're trying to put your kids in a better school district, you're trying to buy a house in a better neighborhood, you want to buy your dream car, you want to travel when you want to, there's nothing wrong with those things. Don't let anybody try to make you feel like you're shallow because you want a better level of lifestyle. Because it exists, you can have it. There's nothing that God is holding back from you. It is meant for you to live abundantly. And it's not just about money. Money brings freedom. Guess what? I can minister to people. I can help people. I can do free videos. I have time to write books. All that stuff is practically free to people. How much does a book cost? $10, $15, right? I wouldn't have time to produce those things if I didn't have multiple streams of income that make me 6 and 7 figures to where I have the flexibility and creativity to let those things flow and to be able to be obedient to the Spirit. When you're doing nothing but worrying about money, you ain't got time to be creative. You ain't got time to let it flow. You're too busy trying to pay bills. And I'm trying to set some people free. Free out of the rat race. Free out of the rat race. It's time. It's time for you to push this to the next level. It's time for you to get free. It's time for you to sow the seeds for these dreams and watch it begin to bear fruit. It is time for you to be who God's called you to be. Amen. Mwah. I love you guys. Blessings in abundance. I just wanted to come on really quickly because I wanted to put into words what I was saying in this email this morning. I love you. Blessings in abundance. There's a link up above to join the Coach Consortium. We have a brand new class starting tonight, how to make your first 100K as a coach. It doesn't matter your specialty, doesn't matter your niche, how to make your first $100,000 as a coach. Class starts tonight at 7 p.m. So if you only got a few more hours to get in, make sure you click the link. Make sure you get in there. You don't want to miss it. The videos, all of the classes stay up for replay and then get loaded up into our academy. You'll get a link to our academy by the end of the month. We're getting all of our new courses and everything loaded in from the last few years. You will have your own membership link to log in to consume all of that content I've created over the years privately that before now has never been public. You'll be able to access all of this content over the last few years from everything I've been doing. So this $47 a month for 3 years of full-length courses, 3 years of teaching, 3 years of training and coaching, 3 years on how, come on, it's a lot, guys. $47 a month. And I'm live inside the circle every single week. Q&A with me, teaching every week, live classes. I'm your mentor. I'm your coach. I'm your business coach. I'm your spirit-led coach. All of these things for you, $47 a month. This is what I say. If you don't get out in that car and turn on that Lyft app and go make you $47 real quick so you can be inside the circle every month, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. You don't want it. There's all different kinds of ways you can make $47 a month. So if you want to make excuses for why you can't afford it, okay, boo-boo. But in the meantime, I'll see everybody else at the top. All right. Mwah. Blessings in abundance. Love you guys. Bye-bye.